Hey guys, it's Ballsy Fast here with a quick review on the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. A lot of you guys might not know this, but the Sub 2000 was based on the Sub 9 rifle. It retains some of the features of the old rifle, but the Sub 2000 is actually a completely new design. It does kind of resemble a lot of the Sub 9 features, but it is a new design. Um, you can get this gun in 9mm Luger or 40 Smith & Wesson. The weight unloaded is 4 pounds. The overall length is 29.5 inches. When you break it in half, you can actually, there's a feature on here, I'll show you on another one that I own, that you can actually fold this gun in half, which makes it about 16 inches. The barrel length is 16.1 inches. The sights on it are okay. I'm not sold on the sights very well. Um, I have been able to do 100 yards with these sights and hit 6-inch plates with the sights that are on there at 100 yards. They say at 150 yards you can do it. Um, I don't know. I haven't tested it that far with those sights. Most I've done with this gun is 100 yards, and I've done as close as 15 yards. I'm very impressed with it. I do like the fact that with the 9mm it's cheap ammo. It's good for home defense. You don't have to worry about over penetration. And with the longer barrel, you get a little bit more oomph, and that gives you a little bit more knockdown power as well. Uh, Another thing I like about this gun is the fact that you can get it in 9mm or 40, but you can get it in like what I would call Beretta mags, or you can get it in Glock mags. Uh, with that being said, you can get a Glock mag for this one, which is your 9mm, that hold 33 rounds. But this is not the Glock model. This is actually the Beretta model, which I have a 30 round 9mm magazine in there right now. I also own the 40 caliber Sub 2000 that is pretty much just basic, except for I have a 30 round magazine in there. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to do as much to this one as I've done with the 9mm, but we'll see. We'll see. Time's the only thing that can tell when it comes to that. I do have an internal recoil buffer in this, so the lever doesn't lock back like it does in the 40 caliber. As you can see, you can lock it back right there, and then just by pushing this, it shoots forward. The 9mm doesn't do that anymore because of the recoil buffer that's in it, which is back here. Um, it does help. I have felt a lot of difference. I like it best when I'm on my running guns, and um, when I've acquired a target and I'm shooting while I'm on the motion, or while I'm moving towards the target, or even away. You don't have as much muzzle lift, or as much having the gun jump around on you. With either one of these guns, you don't have much recoil because of the fact it has a long barrel, and it is a pistol caliber round. Uh, like I said, 100 yards is what I've shot at 6-inch plates. As far as paper, I don't have anything to throw at you right now. What I can tell you is that at 100 yards on a 6-inch plate, I'm usually averaging around 30 out of 35 rounds to hit on target. So I'll fine tune it a little bit and probably get a little bit better. The 9mm has had a lot of rounds through it. It has shown that it shoots pretty much all types of casing, steel, aluminum, and brass. It does like brass the most. I have had a couple of jams with aluminum casing. Haven't had any problems with steel casing, but brass, I haven't had any problems. I've shot PMCs through it, and I've got probably, I think, around 2,500 rounds through that gun. Usually, a lot of people don't like that I do this, but I shot this gun right here probably about 900 rounds before I actually cleaned it, and only had a few jams using the aluminum casings. As far as the brass, I haven't had one problem. I have cleaned it now and been shooting successfully with this brass. I haven't been using anything else but brass through it for right now. It does shoot hollow points just as good as it shoots the full metal jackets at 100 yards. My philosophy for this gun is you don't want it for a 500-yard gun. It shoots small caliber rounds. You're going to drop a lot of MOA trying to shoot anything farther than 100 yards. This is a pretty precise gun at 100 yards, but where I like it the most is within 60 yards. I have a lot of fun with this gun at within 60 yards. You're going to hit a target, and it is more effective than a handgun. A lot of people are like, well, I just carry my sidearm. Well, at 60 yards, I can keep about a 3-inch grouping with this gun on a running gun. So I'm actually exhausted still keeping 3-inch groupings at 60 yards. Love this gun for that fact. I mean, if you had to choose between an AR or an AK or a bullpup design, 223 or 308 or 7.62 by 39, any of those rounds are going to give you more range than a pistol cartridge round. I personally like this gun just for home defense. Wouldn't be something I would go to war with. Maybe something for some varmint shooting. Don't know if I'd use it on coyotes or anything like that, but for small varmints I would. As far as just plinking, this is a great gun to plink with. Plinking, for people who don't know, is going out and shooting targets. Another feature about this gun, I said I would show you, is the fact that you can store this thing away. I mean, this is a backpack gun. You can take it camping with you. You can fold that gun right in half just by pushing the trigger guard down right here. And then it locks back, and then you have this little lever. You push down on it, flip it right back, and you can lock that thing right back in place. The action on this gun is a bullpup design, so all your action's back here. A lot of people think that bullpup actually has more recoil in it because the action comes closer to your shoulder. I don't agree. I think that it gives you less recoil and less muzzle lift due to the fact that it's pushed back into your shoulder more versus all the way up front where you can have a rise. That might just be me. That's my opinion. What I've added to this one, which you can see, I've got the aim point red dot on there. I've got a flashlight. It's made by Maglite. You can pick one of these up for like 25 bucks. It's 180 lumens. It's got full beam. It's got half power beam, and then it's got strobe, which you can see. I added a what they call a Knight's Core laser, which is a local place, and it is a red laser. And I put the little cheapy foregrip on there that I like, the vertical, that you can adjust back to being folded up. It has the neoprene sleeve. This I actually made myself out of some neoprene. Fits over there pretty good. I like it because it helps a little bit with the recoil, which there isn't any, but it keeps from rubbing on my clothes mostly, is why I like it. I put the fatter charging handle sleeve over top of it, recoil buffer, and that's about it as far as customizations, besides the quad rail that is made by Kel-Tec. Another reason I like Kel-Tec's awesome customer service, and they don't kill you with prices. I can pick either one of these guns up for around $325. Actually, I got this one for $319 at the local gun store, and I got the 40 cal with the stainless barrel for $324.99. But anyhow, like I said, this is your base model. This is what it will look like, except it'll probably have the black barrel, not the stainless barrel. And it's a pretty cool gun. A lot of people don't like the looks. I think it's cool. I think it's ugly beautiful. It is so ugly that it is beautiful. It gets the job done and it works good. Now, I said you could take this backpacking. A lot of people are going to be like, well, wouldn't you just take your sidearm? Like I said, you can fold this in half. It's lightweight, 4 pounds for the base model, and you're going to get more range on it than a handgun. So say you're out varmint shooting, um, I mean, out in the woods, I mean, you're going to use this over a handgun. I can prove to you on paper that this is going to shoot better than most people's handguns. Um, Cheap price. Ammo's pretty cheap for the 9. 40 cal's not too bad. I only have about 500 or 600 rounds through this one, but it shoots everything pretty good. I haven't even had a problem with aluminum casings. So I don't know if this is the 9mm versus the 40 cal. There's something different with the internals besides the size difference in the barrel, but it seems to shoot a little bit better. Uh, Moving on from that, the mags. I got this mag. This is a Beretta 92 mag for the 9mm. I picked it up for I think like $22, and then I ended up buying 3 others, and they gave me a little bit better deal, and I ended up paying like $16 per mag for 3 of them. This I actually went on a website. I can't even remember the name of the website. I could probably get that information for you guys. But I got this for $14. It shoots successfully. I got 4 of them for $14 a piece. And I think that's about it that I have on the Sub 2000. If you guys have any questions or any comments that you would like to make, I would love to hear them. If you want to know where I got any of the stuff from, let me know. I can tell you, and I find out about this mag for you. If you guys are ever interested in doing the quad rail, do it. But have patience. It's a little tough. And I think that's about it for this video, guys. Like I said, give me comments. Thank you.